Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week. Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week. On Wednesday, House Republicans voted to finalize an impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden as their investigation reaches a critical juncture. In a 221 to 212 vote, all GOP members were in support of formalizing the inquiry. Up until Wednesday, House Republicans did not have enough votes to legitimize their ongoing inquiry with a full chamber vote due to the probe struggling to uncover wrongdoings by the president. Part of the reason for Wednesday's vote came from the White House telling the trio of GOP-led congressional committees leading the investigation that its subpoenas were illegitimate without a formal House vote to authorize the inquiry. That prompted some reluctant, more moderate Republican lawmakers to get on board with their party's investigative efforts. The Trump administration made a similar argument against House Democrats at the start of his 2019 impeachment. On Friday, a California Superior Court of Los Angeles granted class certification to an ongoing pay equity lawsuit against Disney. This sets the stage for a jury trial over claims that Disney paid its women less than their male counterparts. The suit, which was initially filed in 2019 by Disney employee LaRonda Rasmussen, alleges that Disney systemically pays women in California less than men in various divisions and that Disney violated two state labor laws that were supposed to prevent workplace sex discrimination. A Disney spokesman said in a statement, quote, "We are disappointed with the court's ruling as to the Equal Pay Act claims and are considering our options," end quote. Disney claims that the data used in the case are inaccurate and that pay rates are set by hundreds of managers across different divisions. The suit alleged that Disney had underpaid women by $151 million over the course of a decade. Tesla will recall more than 2 million vehicles over concerns that its autopilot system can be misused by drivers after a 2-year investigation by U.S. auto safety regulators. The recall covers Tesla models 3, S, X, and Y sold in the U.S. between 2012 and 2023, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Tesla's autopilot system may not have sufficient controls in place to prevent drivers from driving irresponsibly. There is an increased risk of a crash when the autopilot is engaged and the driver doesn't maintain control of the vehicle or is not prepared to intervene if something happens, according to the NHTSA. The agency reviewed 956 crashes when autopilot was used. A Wall Street Journal analysis of dash cam footage and data from a crash in Texas in 2021 shows Tesla's autopilot system failed to recognize stopped emergency vehicles. FIFA, the Federation of the International Football Association, is trying to build out its presence in the United States. On Friday, in an ambitious joint bid to host the 2027 Women's World Cup, the U.S. Soccer Federation and Mexico Football Federation said the event in the U.S. and Mexico would shatter attendance records and generate $3 billion in revenue. The U.S.-Mexico bid didn't detail how it got to the $3 billion revenue estimate, but if the U.S.-Mexico 2027 bid succeeds, it also would create an unprecedented 4-year run of global soccer events held primarily in America at a time when FIFA has shifted much of its focus to growing the game in the world's biggest economy. The U.S. already has a docket of main soccer events on the horizon, including the Men's World Cup in 2026, the Club World Cup in 2025, and the Olympic Games being held in Los Angeles in 2028. Because the U.S. is hosting the Men's World Cup the year before, they would have the infrastructure ready and would give women's soccer an equal opportunity to grow their sport in the U.S. market. The holiday season is in full swing, and experts say you shouldn't wait in getting those packages shipped out this year. With Christmas falling on a Monday, last-minute delivery of gifts will cost even more, and those important holiday shipping deadlines begin this week. This holds several big holiday shipping deadlines. FedEx ground economy cutoff is Wednesday, December 13th. As for regular ground service, both FedEx and UPS said anything traveling cross-country from New England should be shipped by Thursday or Friday, December 14th or 15th. The U.S. Postal Service said it's best to ship packages or mail cards by Saturday, December 16th. If you miss those deadlines, expect to pay significantly more to ship by air service. Thanks for watching Braintree today. We'll be right back with more after the break.
He was surprised to find out that he has elevated blood pressure, which could turn into high blood pressure. So he talked with his doctor about a healthy path to get his numbers down. He quit smoking, which makes a big difference for his overall heart health. He also cut down on salt by watching out for high sodium on food labels and added a 30-minute walk 5 days a week to his routine. These healthy steps weren't easy, but lowering his blood pressure was worth it. Learn more about his healthy path.
Welcome back. 2 women have been charged with stealing nearly 5,000 gift cards in what police are calling a nationwide gift card scam ring. On Monday, Braintree police said they were alerted about 2 women removing gift cards from the display rack at CVS on Grove Street. When officers arrived, they located the suspect's vehicle and discovered 4 bags full of Apple, Nike, Sephora, and Visa gift cards. This scam is happening across the country and involves criminals removing thousands of gift cards and then logging the card numbers, barcodes, and corresponding pins. Braintree police said in a statement, quote, "When an unsuspecting customer selects the compromised gift card and loads it with funds at the register, criminals are regularly running these cards and pin numbers through a database looking to spend the funds presumably online before the gift recipient does." End quote. The Braintree Planning Board met on Tuesday, December 12th for their regular monthly meeting. Main topics included the finalization of the Chick-fil-A development at the old Motel 6. The board heard updates from the representatives and comments from residents. All board members voted in favor of the development except for board member Daryl Megami. Now here's a little more from lawyer Frank Marinelli and acting chair Kimberly Croa on the development.
And we believe that everybody is in consensus and in agreement with the revisions that have occurred. Most notably on the civil side, on the engineering, there was a cross-section submitted to bring the elevation to elevation 65, which was requested in the latest peer review, and that has been satisfied with the submission. And on the traffic, we have, of course, a very robust and comprehensive traffic conditions that provide for ongoing monitoring, that provide for complete redoing of the intersection, and replacement of all hardware and software. We have an intersection that has antiquated equipment. All of that's going to be redone. The investment on-site and with the acquisition in the building by Chick-fil-A and the bank is about $20 million.
I agree with Member Kent. When this started back in February, I didn't really see it going anywhere, and I appreciate the efforts of the staff and the applicant team and the residents that have expressed concern in pushing the project to come up with some additional mitigation and proposals that make it a little bit more palatable. I think we've come a long way, and I was just looking at the planning board file number, and I see it as 01, and here the last vote of 2023, so that seems somewhat fitting with the whole process. But it has been a long road, and I view this as really a tough decision for the town, in that it is the opening gateway to the town, and it's been a closed down motel for quite a few years, and it is a 2-acre site, and I'm not sure what comes next if it's not Chick-fil-A and the bank. And I think they've done a really good job with the owner of the property and coming up with different proposals that make it more palatable for the residences. And I'm not going to sit up here and think that there's not going to be a traffic impact from it. But I do think that they've done a lot to go beyond it, and it is an of right use. And some of the mitigation measures that were in the budget are certainly things that would have been required to get past the MIPA, to get past our traffic bylaws, as far as making sure to incorporate different upgrades to the traffic impacts that are going to be required. But I think other things like the police cameras and the additional sidewalks are more than we would get from another applicant that may or may not have a similar traffic impact. If there was a different fast food restaurant, I don't know that we would have gotten as far as we got. And so I think the other members of the board and the residents and the staff and our peer reviewers for pushing for those additional upgrades that have been incorporated in what I see as really strong conditions in the draft decision. So I myself have gotten comfortable that it is a good decision for Braintree. It's not a perfect decision, but I think of the situation we're in with the 2-acre site and the way that it's been for a few years, I do appreciate all the feedback that's been given and the additional upgrades that have been proposed by the applicant and the conditions that are in the decision.
On Tuesday, December 19th, Massachusetts Senator Walter F. Timilty and his staff will be visiting town halls in his district to meet with folks for office hours. From 11 a.m. to noon, residents can head to the Braintree Town Hall to chat with the senator for any questions. You can call the senator's office at 617-722-1643 or head to senatorwaltertimilty.com to fill out a meeting request form. During the holiday season, one special campaign stands out as it continues its important work to deliver toys to underprivileged kids in the Braintree area and beyond. The Toys for Tots campaign, sponsored by the Marine Corps Reserve, is organized locally in Braintree by Toys for Tots coordinator Staff Sergeant Ricardo Balderrama. Besides dropping off new unwrapped toys at several drop-off locations, people who want to support the campaign can also donate online. Drop-off locations in Braintree include the Department of Elder Affairs at 71 Cleveland Avenue, Goldfish Swim School at 579 Granite Street, Space Zero at 250 Granite Street, and the UDR Apartments at 550 Liberty Street. The Giving Tree is a holiday tradition that helps people spread holiday cheer to families who need a boost for the season. In Braintree, Simon Property Group is collaborating with the nonprofit Cradles to Crayons at 6 of its Massachusetts malls this year, which includes the South Shore Plaza. During the holiday gift drive, participants can choose a holiday wish from the Giving Tree and fulfill the wishes by purchasing gifts and returning them unwrapped along with the card to the Giving Tree's location at each shopping center. Desired items include jackets, sweaters, boots, and other winter necessities. The Giving Tree is currently at South Shore Plaza and will continue to be in the mall until January 1st. Grab a tag from the tree on the lower level near Nordstrom and drop the gift off at the mall management office located near K Jewelers. The town of Braintree wants to remind residents of some trash and recycling updates as we head into the winter. Please remember to keep cartlets closed to avoid things tumbling out as snow and wind become more prevalent. Bags and items should not be piled high in the carts as it prevents lids from being securely closed. Also, carts should not be placed on top of snow piles as this may cause them to tip and spill. When in doubt about what to recycle, just head to recyclesmartma.org and enter the item in question. You can also go to braintreema.gov/recycling and see all the trash and recycling related information for Braintree. Thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. We'll be right back with more stories in the area.
It's that time of the year again, flu season. Getting vaccinated against the flu and COVID-19 can help keep you, your family, and your community healthy. You can even get both vaccines at the same time. Visit mass.gov/flushot to learn more.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. Now let's get right into more stories. Tracy Miner, the lawyer for the Cohasset man accused of murdering and dismembering his wife last year, intends to withdraw from the case, according to the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office. Brian Walsh is accused of killing his wife Anna, who prosecutors say was last seen on January 1st. Walsh's charges include murder, misleading a police investigation or obstruction of justice, and improper conveyance or transport of a human body. It's unclear why Miner wants to withdraw from from the case, but once the motion to withdraw is filed, it will be up to the court to decide whether to accept it. If it's approved, then a new public defender will be appointed. According to WCVB, Walsh will be temporarily represented by Larry Tipton. One Bite made its way to the South Shore pizza scene this weekend. Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy, who made the media company in Massachusetts, is also known for his One Bite video reviews. Taking 4 bites out of the South Shore this weekend, Portnoy gave his take on Denley Gardens Cheese Pizza in Weymouth, Zach's Pizza in Randolph, Damien's in Hanson, and the Venus Cafe in Whitman. According to Denley Gardens co-owner Mark Caruso, their cheese pizza got a rating of 8.2 out of 10. Portnoy assesses the sauce, cheese, crispiness, and appearance to give his rating. So you may be asking, what's the big deal? Whether you love him or hate him, the One Bite YouTube channel has more than 1 million subscribers and accumulates 200,000 to 1 million views per review. That means major exposure for any pizza shop on the list. Every family has its own traditions for the holiday season, whether it involves gifts, food, decorations, music, get-togethers, or all of the above. Here are a couple of local events that may bring back memories and might even create new ones. First up is Hingham's White Nights. Along Main Street in Hingham, a road First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt once called the most beautiful main street in the nation, almost all Christmas lights come in one color, white. The color scheme has also carried over to nearby areas such as the downtown business district. Then, don't forget to check out the South Shore Celebration of Lights in Marshfield. At the fairgrounds, immerse yourself in a magical wonderland as you drive through the enchanting 1-mile display of over 1 million twinkling lights. Prices range from $22 to $50. Head to fiestashows.com for more information and to buy tickets. Norfolk County Registrar of Deeds William P. O'Donnell announced that they are sponsoring the registry's 16th annual U.S. Marine Corps Reserve Toy for Tots Drive. Registrar O'Donnell said in the announcement, quote, "The Registry of Deeds is proud to partner with the United States Marine Corps Reserve to help deliver a happy Christmas to children this holiday season," end quote. Starting Monday, November 20th, donations of new toys and games for toddlers and children up to the age of 10 can be brought directly to the Norfolk County Registry of Deeds building. The Registry of Deeds is located in Dedham at 649 High Street, and a marked donation bin will be set up in the lobby, which is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Staying with the Norfolk County Registry of Deeds, William P. O'Donnell announced the 2023 annual food drive started on November 14th this year. As the cost of living has become increasingly challenging for many individuals and families across Norfolk County, the Registry of Deeds is trying to make an impact this holiday season. Residents are encouraged to donate non-perishable food items, canned goods, breakfast cereals, pasta, sauces, toiletries, and paper products. Items can be brought directly to the Registry of Deeds, which is located at 649 High Street in Dedham. A donation bin will be set up in the registry's lobby, and food can be dropped off Monday through Friday between 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Thanks for watching Braintree Today. We'll be right back with more in entertainment.
Hi, I'm State Representative Bruce Ayers, and I'd like to introduce you to the Helping Hand program. With rising healthcare costs, all too often we hear stories about our seniors, veterans, and neighbors who may not have the proper insurance coverage they need for durable medical equipment. These individuals may be living on a fixed income and may not have the financial resources necessary to cover the cost of the equipment they need. We have a solution. The Helping Hand program provides free, durable medical equipment to residents in need. Items such as wheelchairs, walkers, crutches, canes, commodes, tub seats, and hospital beds are available through the program. We receive donations of lightly used equipment and store them at our facility in North Quincy. If you're in need of any of these items, you can pick them up free of charge and return them after any length of time.
My scooters improve my mobility and independence. Thanks to Helping Hand, I can go to the store, visit the boardwalk, and do so much more.
Helping Hand is a great resource for people who don't have insurance coverage.
The Helping Hand program is successful thanks to the generosity of people who have donated durable medical equipment to our inventory. For more information about the program or to fill out an equipment request form, visit our website or call 472-9877. If you know someone in need of these items, we're always available to lend a helping hand.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. The holiday season has arrived, which means it's time to snuggle up on the couch with a warm cup of hot cocoa and cue up some holiday flicks. Today in entertainment, we have 3 movie recommendations to help you celebrate the holidays. First up, Elf follows Buddy, who was accidentally transported to the North Pole as a toddler and raised to adulthood among Santa's elves. Unable to shake the feeling that he doesn't fit in, the adult Buddy travels to New York in full elf uniform in search of his real father. The film stars Will Ferrell and Zooey Deschanel. You can watch Elf now on Hulu. Next, Home Alone follows Kevin McAllister, an 8-year-old troublemaker who is left home alone after his family mistakenly leaves for the family trip without him. Kevin's excitement soars when he realizes that 2 con men plan to rob the McAllister residence and that he alone must protect the family home. The film stars Macaulay Culkin, and you can watch Home Alone now on Disney+. Finally, the Polar Express follows a young boy who on Christmas Eve decides to embark on a magical adventure to the North Pole on the Polar Express, while learning about friendship, bravery, and the spirit of Christmas. The film stars Tom Hanks and Josh Hutcherson. You can watch the Polar Express now on Hulu. That'll do it for news today. Remember, if you're a customer of Verizon, you can watch BCAM TV in high definition on channel 2128. I'm Martha Konstandinidis, and thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.